Entertainment, luxury.
Earlan Bartley, often known as Alkaline, was born on December 19, 1993, in Kingston, Jamaica. He is a Jamaican dancehall and reggae artist. After graduating high school and briefly attending the University of the West Indies, Alkaline began to gain popularity in the streets, seeing himself as a indie streets youth, echoing their views through his work. He's famous for songs like Fleek, Things Take Time, Champion Boy, ATM, and Ride on Me, Remix. His debut studio album, New Level Unlocked, was published by DJ Frass Records in 2016. Alkaline went on to become a counterculture icon and a musical force with his harsh rhymes, killer hooks, and slick production, which drove not just his music but also himself to popularity. In the same year, he was nominated for Best Reggae Act at the MOBO Awards. Today we'll be taking a look at the top 8 luxury buys of Alkaline. Before we start, don't forget to poke that like button and subscribe. Also don't forget to check out the link below to shop at the new entertainment luxury store. Number 1. Givenchy. Since the summer of 2022, reggae dancehall music fans, Caribbean nationals, and descendants worldwide have developed a strong interest in Givenchy. Alkaline stars in creative director Matthew M. Williams' global menswear ad. This initiative made Alkaline the first dancehall musician to launch such a campaign, as well as the first for the fashion label. First and foremost, I'd like to acknowledge Matthew and Givenchy. As a creative, you want to create music that inspires the audience on various levels to enhance their own and others' lives. I believe that is what happened with Matthew and my music when we created these pieces, Alkaline says. Alkaline appears in the season's hero pieces, giving Givenchy's couture savoir-faire a new expression. In one photo, he appears to be wearing a camouflage-inspired jacket with delicate ripped and repaired hand finishings. In another, he wears a white leather jacket that is beautifully embroidered with Givenchy letters and insignia. With his back to the camera, he is seen sporting the camouflage costume with the dynamic TKMX sneakers, the latest addition to the cult TK360 family, in silver and acid green. In a full-length photo, the recording artist wears a precisely fitted black overcoat with casual trousers and 2 statement accessories, vulcanized rubber rain boots, a daring structure designed particularly for Givenchy, and directional new give-cut sunglasses. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Number 2. House. Alkaline received positive feedback on Instagram when it was announced that he has purchased a property for his mother. After posting a photo of Alkaline's freshly purchased home on his Instagram page, musician Conscience stated, "Some money comes in a big contract like sports contracts or record deals." Conscience went on to explain that even if you didn't like the controversial musician, there was no denying that he was a skilled hustler. Around this time, Alkaline lambasted the Jamaican government for not doing more for dancehall artists and dancehall music, and a church bishop in Antigua pushed patrons to boycott his event on the island, calling him a bad influence. Me build up mommy's place. Number 3. Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. Alkaline was the latest act to purchase a brand new luxury automobile. The Vendetta DJ shared a photograph on Instagram of himself standing in front of a Mercedes-Benz G-Class AMG, also known as the G-Wagon. G-Way, the richer and richer DJ, captioned the photo. While many dancehall fans speculated that Alkaline was filming a new music video, insiders close to the DJ say he bought the vehicle as a birthday gift. The Mercedes-Benz G-Class AMG G63 begins at $142,800. This is one of the 2 high-performance G-Class trim levels. It has a 563 horsepower twin-turbocharged V8 engine, performance brakes, sport-tuned suspension, and enhanced leather upholstery. Just a little time, things take a little time. Number 4. Guyana Trip. Alkaline's first act at Bade Ration, Guyana's dancehall mega-concert, included a sea of phone lights as the star appeared to pay tribute to the 19 students murdered in a dorm fire in the country on May 21, 2023. According to reports, 18 girls and a 5-year-old boy were trapped in a dormitory at Mahdia Secondary School when another student, 14, who was unhappy that school officials had taken her phone, set fire to the structure. She is believed to have started a fire in the dorm's shared bathroom space. The fire soon destroyed the wood, concrete, and grilled building, which had been shuttered to keep the girls from sneaking away. Unfortunately, this made escaping the fire difficult. Alkaline's understated appreciation of the national tragedy moved the crowd. Number 5. Jamaica Society for the Blind. The dancehall DJ's charity gave $1 million to the Jamaica Society for the Blind during the debut on June 22, 2022, in Kingston. Though the man himself was not present at the unveiling, Alkaline's sister and manager, Karina Beckford, handed down the $1 million check. "You know me, put none before me." Number 6. Tattoo. Alkaline is noted for having one of the largest spectacles of fashion in dancehall. Who will ever forget his spooky eyeball tattoos from a few years ago? We now know they weren't really inked, and he was secretly using black scleral contact lenses the entire time. The Vendetta boss has transformed his body into a walking work of art. Although he appears to have toned down the shock element these days, the once pale-complexioned DJ, a well-known skin bleacher back in the day, is entirely tattooed and still wears his twisted dreadlocks, which were once tinted platinum blonde. He has a distinct style with a rough around the edges appeal, frequently accessorizing with head bandanas and sketchy designs. Number 7 Clothing Line. Alkaline has a clothing line called Detta Gears that has a wide range of apparel options for everyone. He characterizes the style as dancehall meets urban pop rock culture and carries sweatsuits and shirts with the brand's name and several of his musical taglines. The fashion line published photographs and videos of female models wearing swimsuits emblazoned with the title "Spoil Ya" on the runway. The apparel line also includes other things branded as Vendetta under the company name Detta Gears. Little Girl Wine Pon the Body and Cluck. Number 8 Music Festival. Alkaline, the independent Jamaican dancehall icon, has teamed up with New Era Productions to produce a brand new music festival in London in early 2025. The New Rules Festival will take place on April 17, 2025, at London's OVO Arena, Wembley. While specifics regarding the event remain few, the one-day festival will feature performances by Alkaline, who comes to the UK for the first time in nearly a decade, as well as a lineup of special guests. The festival returned to Jamaica in 2022, sparking rumors that Alkaline could extend the experience to fans in other countries, including the United Kingdom and the United States. Alkaline's brand and the popularity of the New Rules Festival are undeniable. When we examine the fan base, which is growing globally, we see a clear desire for culturally important and wholesome entertainment experiences. Alkaline's manager, Karina Beckford, stated that the New Rules Festival supplies the market with this. Tickets to the festival went on sale on Friday, November 22, 2024. Me love your everything, you gimme reason fi sing. This is the end of Top 8 Luxury Buys Alkaline. Make sure to click on link below and shop at the Entertainment Luxury store, and tap the like button, and subscribe, to see our next list. Bye for now.